Hi everybody, Ollie here, aka Secret Nimbus here with another episode of Magic Duels. So at the end of my last episode, I had been playing some of Liliana's story. Today's episode, we're hopefully going to play some multiplayer matches, but first of all, I kind of went a bit crazy and bought myself a load of coins, so we're going to open up some packs. So let's open up 20 packs and see what we get. So hopefully we can maybe make some adjustments to one of the decks I might play today. I don't know which one I'm going to play yet. So we've got Claustrophobia, Read the Bones, we've got Majoring Bully, got a Bounding Crisis, so it's a Simic creature. Oops, there you come on. Valorin Akros, so an enchantment. So whenever a creature enters the battlefield under your control, creatures you control gain +1/+1 until end of turn. That's pretty sweet for like a token deck. Graveblade Marauder, Death Touch. It's pretty cool. Let's see what's in the next booster. So we've got 19 to go, plus whatever's left at the end. Zendikar Incarnate, so it's equal to the number of lands you control. That is pretty sweet. So that's going to be really cool in a... is it Jund? I can't remember what red-green is off the top of my head now. It's completely gone from me. Fairy Miscreant, Artificer's Epiphany, so draw 2 cards. If you control an artifact, discard a card, so good for an artifact deck. Rocks Marauders, Anchor to the Ether, so put a creature back on top of an owner's library, so good control card. And an Outland Colossus, so Renown 6. Wow. Outland Colossus can't be blocked by more than one creature. That's pretty terrifying. Let's keep going though, see what else we can find. Ooh, Dragon Fodder, good for a fast red deck, which I might put together soon. Got to calculate. Okay, so apparently the zooming in feature is now gone. So we've got Goblin Glory Chaser, so good for a kind of a mono red goblin based deck. Pretty sweet. Vryn Nightmare, good flyer, so we're getting some more rare cards out of the way. Hydralash, Aspiring Aeronaut. Enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 colourless. So that's good for a Thopter deck, which I'd like to make at some point, providing I get enough Thopter cards to do so. Alchemist Vial, ooh, Thopter Spy Network, that's what I want to see. If you control an artifact, put a 1. So this is great for Thopter decks. So basically, if you control a Thopter, put another Thopter on at the beginning of your turn, which is pretty cool. Cruel Revival, nice for a kind of black control. Celestial Flare, that's a pretty cool one. Scrapskin Drake, good for my blue-white flyer deck. What else are we going to find? Bonded Construct. Ooh, Blessed Spirits, don't have one of them yet, that's new. Gaia's Revenge. Gaia's Revenge even, sorry. So this can't be countered and can't be the target of non-creature spells or abilities. So you've either got to block this or you've basically got to use something like the Sunburst Flare that we just saw a second ago to force somebody to sack it themselves. So it's a kind of a terrifying card if you've got like no removal or got really teeny tiny creatures. It's got haste as well, which is even more mental, so great in a kind of a mono-green ramp deck. Suppression Bonds, so it's an enchantment that basically forces a permanent to can't attack or block, and its abilities can't be activated. So similar to Pacifism, I think, from before. What else are we going to get? I'm looking for Planeswalkers here. I really want a Planeswalker of some description, and we're not going to get one. We do have Bone to Ash, so a counter spell. Sigil Starfish, so it's a scry card. Zendikar's Royal, so whenever a land enters the battlefield under your control, put a 2/2 green elemental creature token. That's pretty cool. So great for a ramp deck. Reeve Soul, destroy target creature. Another Gaia's Revenge, pretty sweet. Well, so we've got another Zendikar Incarnate, a Relic Seeker, so Renown 1, and whenever you search your library for an equipment card, so it's kind of an equipment based deck. Another Thopter deck card, Totem Heartbeast for an Aura deck. Alhamarat, High Arbiter, so each opponent reveals his or her hand. You choose the name of a non-land card revealed this way. That's pretty cool, so I don't know if that's going to be useful or not, but basically an opponent can't cast a card with that name. Got a Whirler Rogue, so another Thopter deck card. Eyeblight Assassin, great for my elf deck, so we'll be dropping that in, I think. Evolving Wilds, quite nice. Animist's Awakening, got another Zendikar's Royal, another Deathbridge Shaman for an elf deck. Another Bone to Ash, so more counter, which is what we like to see. 2 more kind of unique lands as well. Come on. Nope, Talent of the Telepath is not... None of these are Planeswalkers. Come on. Fiery Conclusion. don't think I've got any mythic rares yet. It's kind of terrifying, but Cleric of the Forward Order. Okay, so you gain life depending on how many of those you've got. Infectious Bloodlust for an Aura deck. Chief of the Foundry, artifacts you control gain +1/+1. That's pretty cool. That's basically Thopter related as well. What else are we going to find? So we're halfway through now, which is quite nice. Hey, first Planeswalker! Woo! We've finally got a Planeswalker. Maybe I can zoom in on cards which I don't already own, maybe? I don't know. We've got an Auramancer, but we've got Nissa. Fantastic. So, nice Elf Scout. Let's have a quick... Can we have a look at the flip version of this right now? No, I cannot. That's kind of annoying. I have to go look at that in a second, because I'm not sure if this works in an Elf deck or not, but... you control 7 or more lands, exile Nissa, then return it to the battlefield. So yeah, I got a first Planeswalker. Woo! Finally. It's taken me long enough. Got another Elf Shaman though, which is pretty cool. So yeah, can't zoom in on any of these, which is kind of weird, but hey ho. That's another Elf card. Target creature gets +2/+2 until end of turn. Shadow of the Past. Whenever a creature dies, scry 1, so it's an enchantment, and each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life. And that's pretty cool, so it's good for like life tapping kind of thing. Fiery Conclusion. So additional cost, sacrifice a creature, deals 5 damage to target creature. That's pretty cool for like a kind of a token deck, like a mono red deck I suppose. Would be quite cool. What else are we going to find? Jin, Soulblaze Jin, Topan Freeblade, Vigilance and Renown 1, Nantuko Husk, Blazing Hellhound, Knightly Valor, enchant creature. When Knightly Valor enters the battlefield, put a 2/2 white knight creature token with Vigilance onto the battlefield. Oh wow, that's a really cool one. That's quite a powerful aura. What else have we got? Undercity Troll, Erosis Champion, great. I'm going to drop that straight into my red-white auras deck, I think, just because it's awesome. Abbot of the Carol Keep, so Celestial Flare, that's the one that can deal with Gaia's Revenge. Basically, if it attacks alone and you play that one, it basically forces your opponent to sacrifice it. Guardian of Meletis, so it's a Defender 0/6. Fair enough, so we've got 6 to go, and then 5 more after that. I think that's 5, yeah. Stalwart Avon. Cathophophed Soul Hoarder, I have no idea how to say that. So 6 mana, 6/6 flyer. Whenever a permanent owned by another player is put into a graveyard from the battlefield, you draw a card and you lose 1 life. Interesting, I'm not sure what that'd be useful. We've got a Whirler Rogue as well, more Thopters. Yeah, Stalwart Avon, what does that do? Flying, so I could go my blue-white flyer with Renown. Yeah, that's pretty cool. That'd definitely go into my blue-white flyer deck. What else we got? Fiery Impulse, Thornbow Archer. That's pretty cool. That's definitely going in my elf deck. I've been looking for something like that. That's pretty sweet. So whenever Thornbow Archer attacks, each opponent who doesn't control an elf loses 1 life. That's really sweet. Celestial Flare, Reclusive Artificer. So enters the battlefield, you may have it deal damage to target creature equal to the number. That's another Thopter card, Thopter deck card. Shambling Ghoul, another Whirler Rogue, pretty cool. Fleshbag Marauder, Ember Nor Hellion. Okay, we're almost there, then we'll play a couple of games and probably round off the episode for now. Foundry of the Colossus, again, more Thopters. Dragon Fodder for Goblin tokens. A Crowan Sergeant, First Strike and Renown 1, pretty sweet. I'll have to put that in my red-white deck maybe. What else have we got here? Ether Grid. Tap 2 untap artifacts you control, deals 1 damage to target creature or player. That's pretty useful. Planeswalker? No, of course not. We are starting to get like more like rares and uncommons and rares by those things. So we've got Molten Vortex. Discard a land card. Molten Vortex deals 2 damage to target creature or player. It's pretty cool with a heavy land deck. Another Stalwart Avon. Ampharin Tactician. More Zendikar Incarnate. So we've got one more card, one more pack here. Anointer of Champions, pretty sweet. Possessed Scab, more counter. Unholy Hunger, destroy target creature. That's pretty cool. And a Crone Jailer. Okay, so let's grab 2 more for now. See what else we get. Reeve Soul, Consecrated by Blood, Goblin's Glory Chaser, Priest of the Bloodright. Enters the battlefield, put a 5/5 black demon creature with flying onto the battlefield. At the beginning of your upkeep, you lose 2 life. That's kind of terrifying. So you kind of want to play that for the flying demon and then somehow get rid of it. What else are we going to find? Another Fiery Impulse. Avaricious Dragon. Wow. At the beginning of your at the beginning of your draw step, draw an additional card. Oh, wow. Oh, but then you have to discard a card as well. We also got a Gestian Thief. Another Thornbow Archer. Cool. Let's buy 2 more. Medieva's Force Mage for an elf deck. Sigil of Valor. Separatist Void Mage. Priest of the Bloodright again. Okay, Woodland Bellower. Okay, that's probably going to go in a ramp deck. Another Kythian's Tactics. And let's get our last pack for now, and then we'll play some games. So I've got one Planeswalker out of all those packs. I have 25 packs, I got 1 Planeswalker. So, yeah. Nothing too exciting there. Let's have a quick look at my card collection, see if I'm actually missing any kind of individual cards. Missing Consul's Lieutenant. So, First Strike, Renown 1. Whenever it attacks other attacking creatures you control again, I'm guessing that's a mythic rare one. Let's have a quick look. So missing Kythian. So obviously missing my Knight of the White Orchids. Not got any of them yet, interestingly enough. Got missing Tragic Arrogance. For each player you choose from among the permanents. That's fair enough. So you choose from among the permanents that a player controls an artifact, creature, or enchantment, or in Planeswalker. Then each player sacrifices all other non-land permanents he or she controls. That's pretty terrifying for a sorcery spell. It's like a board clear, basically. Oh man, still don't have a Sigil of an Empty Throne, so that would be awesome for either a blue-white flyer or an enchantment deck. Disperse, so that's kind of a good kind of control one. So Displacement Wave. Missing Jace, obviously. We do have Nissa now, though. Let's have a look around, see what else I'm missing. Erebos' Titan, don't have that quite yet, annoyingly. We're getting there, though. We're starting to get more. Don't have any Gilt Leaf Winnowers, though. Is that a... might be a mythic rare one. So it's got Menace, so it can't be blocked by more than creature. Enters the battlefield, you may destroy target non-elf creature whose power and toughness aren't equal. That's pretty terrifying. Anything other cool? Yeah, we're missing Liliana and Languish. So I'm not really sure. What I find really annoying is that it doesn't really tell me... that shows me my own cards and all cards. It doesn't really tell me how many I'm missing or what my my percentage collection is, so I know how much more I've got to get, basically. I just want to find Nissa quick because I want to see if it's worth putting in my elf deck. I'm missing all my Elvish Visionaries as well. That would be nice for my elf deck. And missing Lanois Empath. That'd be nice as well for the elf one. And so would... yeah, that'd be nice as well. Bloody hell, I'm missing loads of elves still that I really would like in an elf deck. Where's Nissa though? Nissa. My 1 Planeswalker that I now own. Here we go. Let's have a quick look at it flip. So, reveal the top card of your library. If it's a land card, put it onto the battlefield tapped. Otherwise, put it in your hand. That's awesome. Put a legendary 4/4 green elemental creature token named Asher the Awoken World onto the battlefield. Wow. And untap up to 6 targets land. They become 6/6 elemental creatures. They're still lands. Cool. Right, so let's have a quick look at one of my decks. Which deck do I want to play today? Let's have a quick look at my blue-white flyer. So I'm going to edit this quick. I want to make this a bit more aggressive just to show you how effective it can be. So let's drop in white-blue just so it filtered it down. And what did I want to put in? I wanted to put in... there was that 3 mana, that's the one I want to put in. Some of these Stalwart Avens, so I'm looking for. Maybe another Kythian's Tactics as well. I want to take out some of my slightly more expensive flyers, which I don't really use, like maybe the Countermands actually, as they're kind of unuseful. So we've got a lot of white and not a lot of blue, so maybe I want to nudge this down a little bit. And nudge that up. There we go. 24 land still, which is good. Did I get another Darkslick Drake? I think I did, didn't I? Let me put that in, whether it's gone. Any other flyers worth putting in? Aspiring Aeronaut might be worth putting into this deck as well, actually, just because it's flying itself, and I also get 1/1 flying Thopters, which is always pretty cool. This Whirler Rogue is maybe not as useful. Do you have my... what's this one? Scrapskin Drake. Okay, so that might be worth putting in as well, instead of a Darkslick Drake. Maybe take out something like, I don't know, the Razorfoot Griffins or the Vryn Nightmares. Let's take out the Elite Vanguards. They're not that useful as they're non-flyers. See, the Dauntless River Marshal is kind of useful, but maybe I'll take it out. I'm not sure. Let's have a quick look around. What would I want to add in here? What was it? It was like that blue one. It was the 2/3 for not a lot of mana, wherever it's gone. I'm trying to find it now. There it is, the Scrapskin Drake. I'm going to put in a couple of them. I only had 3 of them, so yep, they've all gone in. Got some more flyers. Okay, anything else I might want to put into this deck? Maybe take out the Nimbus Wings. Let's keep the River Marshals in because they're quite useful. Do have the Skyhunt Skirmishers. I do like the Thunderclap Wyvern. Would like more of these in this deck because it's just a great flying synergy card. Okay, so now my kind of mana's looking a little bit more balanced, I suppose. So I'm just going to even it out a little bit more just because I've put in some more blue creatures and taken out some white. Anything else I may want to put in? Any more blue-white creatures, or is that literally the Wyvern, which I can't really use? Yeah, I think this is alright for now. Let's have a quick flick through. Patron of Valiant's not that useful, as it's mostly for decks which can get counters on them, which this one doesn't really do. Maybe another Kythian's Tactics. Okay, so I'm now down quite a few cards, so I want to put some back in. Put another Vryn Wingmare. What else do we want to put in? Is there any more flyers? Ooh, another Suntail Hawk you can go in. Some nice early drops. Oops, daisy, trying to take things out there. So maybe I do want a couple of Dauntless River Marshals, maybe. Oh no, I've got Blessed Spirits. Whenever you cast an enchantment spell, I don't really have any enchantment spells in this deck though, so it's not that useful. Let's have a quick look around, see if there's anything I can drop in. So I want something cheap, basically. Is there any cheap blue flyers that aren't those fairy ones? I've got Fairy Miscreant, but they're not that great. Anything else that's reasonably cheap? Only 2 drops? No. Maybe I might whack in a couple of Dauntless River Marshals. Aeronaut Tinkerer? No, that's only for if you've got an artifact that can fly. Would work out with the what are they called? Aspiring Aeronaut, but anything else I want to drop in here? Maybe some late drops, I don't know. Maybe something like Soulblade Djinn. That's not really that useful. Ringwarden Owl, Sky Eel School. I suppose I could put down like Alhammarat as like a late game drop. But it's not that useful though. Just trying to decide what I want for my last 2 cards here. I'll put in a couple of Dauntless River Marshals, I think, just to round it off. Wherever they've gone. Can't find it now. I believe it's 3 mana. My brain's gone fuzzy. Where are my Dauntless River Marshals? Can't find you. Great. Everything's gone completely screwy-looey here. Where the hell is it? They're not in order. So, have I still got them in? Oh, I've still got them in. Whoopsie-daisy. Let me just whack in a couple of Nimbus Wings then, just so I can give anything... Just so I can give the Dauntless River Marshals fly, just to be on the safe side. Why have I got Claustrophobia in here? Get out my deck. That's not useful at all. Maybe it is worth putting in that 2... I don't know really. Maybe one more Nimbus Wings, maybe. There we go. You probably will tell me that this is absolutely crap, but hey ho, whatever. Let's drop that down by 1 and boost you by 1. There we go. Let's save changes. Let's find something to play. So we'll find a versus battle. Here we go, joining session. We'll playtest out my blue-white flyer deck. This will obviously be revisited when I've got all the cards unlocked, but for now it's just kind of a... this is quite an aggressive deck, so good for grinding, I found, like a blue-white flyer. I'll Obviously, you didn't see many changes there from unlocking all those packs, but something for players to join the match. Come on. We'll get there eventually, guys. Okay, guys, so we finally found somebody to play. It took a little while. I had to, like, you may have noticed a small cut in there, but that's definitely draw a new hand. And I think that'll do is we've got 3 Sun-Tailed Hawks, an Aspiring Aeronaut, and a Kythian's Tactic, so could be pretty good. Hopefully we can draw into some more mana slash decent cards. Scrapskin's Drake isn't too bad. Let's just get the Sun-Tailed Hawk down. Okay, so who are we playing? Hermit Purple. They're rank 8. I'm a measly rank 3. I've played some multiplayer matches. Basically it means I've won 2 or 3, something like that. So he's playing maybe a ramp deck of some description, if he's playing Gatecreeper Vine. So what's he going to reveal? Green mana? Fair enough. Nothing to see here. Mana? Nope, another Kythian's Tactic. So we're just going to go through the combat. So yeah, I need 1 more mana really, and then I'm kind of looking alright, I suppose. As I've got 2 Kythian's Tactics to come, so I could swing for some absolutely massive damage in the air once I've got kind of Scrapskin Drake and a 3rd Sun-Tailed Hawk down. I'm really finding that mana is just... the RNG on mana in this game is far worse than it has been. I find myself getting mana screwed way more times than I care to admit. Come on, mana. Come on! Well, at least I got the Dauntless River Marshal, so it's not too bad. So I'll probably play that one this turn. It's a quite nice card. It's a 2-1, but it will come down as a 3-2 because I've got the what's it called? The island. That's what I'm looking for. Blue mana. Ollie, use your words. What's he got then? He's got draw 2 cards. If you control no artifacts, discard a card. So he's going to draw 2, discard 1. So he's tossed away a forest. Fair enough. His turn. What's he going to play? So yeah, we really need that 3rd mana like ASAP, and it better be a white one as well so I can actually play Kythian's Tactics. An Alchemist Vial enters the battlefield, draw a card. So target creature can't attack or block, fair enough. This turn, yeah, fair enough. Okay, so you can tap it and basically stop something attacking if you need to. Okay, so we're still waiting for that 3rd mana. Like I said, you saw I've got 24 mana in this deck. It's not as though I'm like running no mana. I'm running lots and lots of mana. I just never seem to draw into it. So you're going to die. I push through 2 damage. I play another Sun-Tailed Hawk. It's at this point I'd be moaning being mana screwed in the chat if this game still had a chat. And what have we got here? Telling time. Look at the top 3 cards of your library. Put one of those cards into your hand, 1 on top of your library, and 1 on the bottom of your library. Okay, fair enough. I still don't know what this guy's tactics are, but hey ho. So he's got plenty of cards. 7 cards. So I really want some kind of indicator to show you, like, without me having to count every time. Something I can just mouse over and go, 7 cards. Like, it's got it here for the deck and all sorts of other things. Displacement Waves. Return all non-land permanents with converted mana cost X or less to their owner's hand. Oh, great. So, he's now filled up my hand. Oh, finally. We've found a bloody Glacial Fortress. It's exactly what I've been looking for, finally. We're just going to skip over combat. And we're just going to drop Dauntless River Marshal and a Sun-Tailed Hawk, I think. So that's pretty terrifying with the Displacement Wave, but not too bad as we finally drew into our 3rd mana. So we're not looking too bad now. We'll just kind of start to build back up our creature base, and then we'll be dropping the Kythian's Tactics twice in a row as huge bombs. So yeah, that'd be nice. Oh wow, they get +2/+1 until end of turn. That's absolutely mental. I thought it was only +1/+1. So destroy target land, search your library for oh right, okay, so he's massively screwed me over. But he's laughing his ass off right now, isn't he? Okay, destroyed my blue mana, which I actually don't care about, to be fair. Oh, he's got Jace's Rin's Prodigy. That's not fun at all. What does he need to get flipped again? If there are 5 more cards in your graveyard. So why didn't I get flipped? That's really weird. Haha, that's exactly what I was looking for. So, So why didn't it get... It's got 5 cards in his graveyard. Why didn't it get flipped? That's really weird. Unless it happens at the end of his turn. I don't know. Just going to swing with everything here. So Jace could be a problem, but I'm hoping not. I'm just going to basically try and aggro him down before he can cause too much hassle with Jace. So maybe a Scrapskin Drake, or do I go double Suntail Hawk? I think double Suntail Hawk's probably the better here. So we're just going to keep trying to aggro him down. I will be playing possibly a Kythian's Tactic next turn. I think that might finish him off. 2, 3, 4, 5... 7, 9. Yeah, that would actually kill him, providing he doesn't have another displacement wave. Why didn't he flip that? That's really weird. I don't understand that. Why he didn't flip. That's really bizarre. Unless he chose not to? Why would you not choose to? So, draw a card, then discard a card. Okay. Interesting. There we go, now he's flipped into Jace. How weird. So what does he do again? One target creature gets -2/0 until end of turn. Okay, so that's not the end of the world. So he's going to get minus... Is that until my next turn? Okay, that's fair enough, which I'm not too fussed about. I'm just going to swing him with a Kythian's Tactics, I think. And deal some massive damage to his face, especially as I've got 2 of them. So he's got 3 mana open, but not too scared about that. So we'll drop the planes, or do I wait? No, I'm gonna go through the combat, swing with my 3 Sun-tailed Hawks, I think, because this might not get pushed through if he's got that. Oh yeah, sorry, I've got the choice of attacking Planeswalkers, or I mean, I could kill Jace right now, actually. Do I do that? Do I actually kill Jace instead of going for the face? Oh crap, that's a sorcery. Oh, I forgot. That's a sorcery. Oh, my bad. I thought it was an instant. You big buffoon, you. Do I play the Razorfoot Griffin or the Aspiring Aeronaut? Let's play the Aspiring Aeronaut. We'll go for a massive damage next turn. Is he going to counter it? He is. I don't really care about that because I've still got the Kythian's Tactics, so whatever. Get rid of your counter right there. Because if he gets rid of counters on cards like that, I'd rather him not counter. I'd rather him counter that rather than my Kythian's Tactics. Although he is on a 3-turn countdown, considering I do have the 3 Suntail Hawks. So he's going to probably give one of these. Oh, he's going to give that one -2/0 again. Interesting. I don't know why you'd keep giving that one -2/0, but hey-ho. Come on, Hermit Purple. And he's going to destroy one of my lands again. Don't really care, as I've got all the lands I need to play the Kythian's Tactics. You get rid of my blue mana. The only card I can't play now is the Scrapskin Drake, but whatever. So he's not doing anything there. So let's try it. Let's try Kythian's Tactics. See if he counters it. Which he is going to. Fair enough. Calculated Dismissal, was expecting that. I've got another one to come next turn, so hey-ho. So what does he need for... Whenever you cast a spell, target opponents put stuff... So that's only going to mill me, which I'm not really too bothered about. So I'm just going to keep swinging at his face. Just try and aggro him down. So going down to 6, so he's got 2 turns left, or 1 if he doesn't have another counter. So he's going to scry. So what's he got up his sleeve? What are those last 3 cards? I'm hoping they're all manas. Or they're probably just going to be all counters, no my luck. I mean, I probably could have killed Jace by now if I'd just gone for him instead of his face, but I'm trying to like aggro him down. Okay, so he's just removed -3. So he's casting an instant or sorcery spell from his graveyard, so that doesn't have... That's no longer blockable. Interesting. What did he cast there? Oh, displacement wave. Ah, right, fair enough. That's kind of annoying, but hey-ho. Interesting tactic. So, oh, does that include Jace? Fair enough. Okay, so Jace even got bounced back to his hand as well. I'm not sure I agree with that, but because I can just keep playing these cards. That's the silly thing. I mean, he's delaying me, but not really dealing with the problem. Ah, we've got another plane, so could either play Dauntless River Marshal and 2 Suntailed Hawks, or maybe a Razorfoot Griffin, or just all my Suntailed Hawks. So he's completely tapped out, so we'll just play 3 Suntailed Hawks, I think. There we go. 3 Suntailed Hawks. I mean, I've got the Skyhunter Skirmisher and the Razorfoot Griffin yet to come, so I mean, if I hadn't got completely mana screwed, he might already be dead by now, and he's destroyed 2 of my lands. Oh, Gaia's Revenge. That's kind of terrifying. That thing's got haste. So he's almost tapped out now. I'm not sure there's any 2 mana counters left in, so I think I might have won. So we're just going to skip blocking. I'll take the 8 damage, I don't care. If he taps himself out now, yeah, he's dead basically. Because he's tapped himself out and I've got the Kythian's Tactics. So that's game over. GG. Let's drop it like it's hot. There we go. So, fantastic. I don't think there's anything you can do about that, because he's completely tapped out. None of these can do anything, so game over. Yes! Awesome! The blue-white flying deck wins. There we go. We get 20 gold for our troubles as well. Very nice. And we go up to rank 4. Awesome. So yeah, that's going to be the end of the episode for now. So we opened some packs, I had a fiddle around with my blue-white flyer deck, and I even won a multiplayer battle. So I will end the episode off here for now. As always guys, don't forget to comment and like if you enjoyed the episode, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.